Welcome to Casual Fridays!
My name is Tess.
And my name is Leo.
And today we're doing a trip down memory lane.
So basically today we're just going to show you some old pictures of me and of Tess.
Before we met.
A
long time ago.
But first, a badge! If you ever see us, don't hesitate to say hello and you might get this awesome sausage badge. You found me, badge!
Yay!
We just made it because sometimes we come across people who say like, hey, are you that guy or girl from YouTube? And we want to give you something like this. So that's why, a button.
So don't be shy when you see us and just say hello.
So we'll go ahead and start. So we're going to use autofocus because we have to show some pictures. If we go out of focus, so that's why.
Yes, indeed. First picture of me. Reflection. This is me.
Chubby face.
I was like a little monkey.
Still are.
I think I was about 4 years old, I guess. Here is my Esmeralda doll. I had a lot of Barbies, and this was one. And this is my little pile of M&Ms because I loved, and I still love to eat M&Ms. Some things never change.
So this is me back in Russia. I don't know how old I was when they took that picture, but I know I was fabulous back then and still am. So I have no idea what the setting was of this picture. They just probably took it like in the living room or something. So that was that. I don't know anything more about this picture. Next.
You're cute! Another food related picture of me. This is me in France. I was drinking lemonade from the brand Orangina and I absolutely loved it and I still love it. One of my favorite drinks.
So much brand placement.
Yes, sorry.
Focus. Back in Russia again. This is my grandmother. And as you see in the background, some fabulous Soviet wallpaper with trees and stuff. I remembered that I used to play like a little game that I imagined that I was running around in the forest and I hid behind the trees. And this is me with my fabulous haircut. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Remember this haircut. It will come back in the future.
This was me at a school fashion show. We all had to make our own hats. And this was the hat that I made. Very fabulous. So my sense of fashion started very early. So this is me and I made it myself and I had to strut the runway.
So many Russian pictures. Once again, back in Russia. Back in Soviet Russia. I don't know if you can see it, I hope you can. But this is my little costume of Zorro. Everybody was crazy about Zorro and I can't say for the whole Russia, but at least my family was crazy about it. And my grandmother used to watch all the movies and stuff. I don't know what this was, some kind of gathering for children to make friends. And everybody had to dress up in something and I was dressed as Zorro. As always, I looked fabulous.
This is me when I was a bit older. It's me with my 2 hamsters. I know that they were in a little cage and they were making noises all the time. I like them a lot, but they bit me a lot as well. We had like a love-hate relationship.
I feel like a grandma in this video. You want to see some pictures, boy? Anyway, back to fabulous. Look at that. I don't think you need any words for this picture. It just speaks for itself. Just fabulous. All written all over it.
So here I am on my skateboard.
You're a tomboy.
Yes, I was quite a tomboy. I loved skating. I loved riding with a go-kart. I loved playing with like Playmobil and boy toys.
Boy toys? that kind of boy toys.
You know, just like boyish playing toys. And the skateboard I got from France on a flea market, very cheap. And the shirt I am wearing there was my favorite t-shirt and I think I wore it until I was like 16, until I really couldn't fit it on me anymore. Good memories.
And to end this fabulous... And to end this fabulous episode... Focus. According to Belgium educational system, it was my 2nd year of high school. And as you can see, this was my fabulous all-time high. I literally could make a ponytail with my hair. I remember my father and my mother gave me extra allowance because I like didn't go to the barber shop for a half a year and they saved up so much on the haircut. Oh, it was fun. On that bombshell, we end this episode.
Yay!
I hope you enjoyed this little trip down the memory lane.
Maybe we'll do a video later with some more recent pictures.
Embarrassing. If you like this episode of old pictures, you can always comment down below if you want to see more of awkward pictures from the past.
And don't forget, if you would like to send us some cards or letters, you can always send it to this address, to our PO box. The address you can find in the description box.
And as always, see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Goodbye.